I told my sister-in-law to stop criticizing my kids, or she wasn't welcome on our family trip. My wife has been on night shifts for the past month, which means I've been handling most things at home solo. We have 3 kids. Max is 15, Jenna is 13 and autistic, and Caleb is 8. Jenna's special interest is astronomy. Planets, telescopes, black holes. She can talk for hours about it, and honestly, it's impressive. Max and Caleb are great with her. They listen, ask questions, even help her build these ridiculous cardboard models of the solar system that take over the living room. My sister-in-law Paula, on the other hand, has always had this habit of turning everything into a joke at someone else's expense. She prides herself on being brutally honest and says things like, "I just tell it like it is," which usually means she enjoys poking people until they react. Normally, my wife shuts her down fast, but with her working nights, Paula's been around more than usual. It started small. Paula would roll her eyes when Jenna talked about space and say things like, "Here comes the NASA lecture." Jenna would pause, look confused, then keep going. Then Paula started deliberately getting facts wrong. She'd say stuff like, "So Mars is the one with the rings, right?" Jenna would gently correct her, explaining that Saturn has rings. Paula would laugh and say, "Whatever, they're all just rocks floating around." One afternoon, I was folding laundry in the bedroom when I heard Paula in the living room saying, "Wow, Jenna, you really need a new hobby. Don't you want to talk about something normal for once?" Jenna replied calmly, "This is normal for me." Max immediately jumped in and said, "Why do you always do this? She's just talking." Paula shot back, "Relax, I'm teasing. You kids are so sensitive." I walked out right as Paula said, "Future little space weirdo over here," and laughed like it was the funniest thing she'd ever said. Jenna had gone quiet, staring at her hands. That's when I stepped in. I told Paula to stop, flat out. No jokes, no comments, no eye rolling, just stop. She scoffed and said, "Oh my God, you're acting like I insulted her. I'm just trying to toughen her up." I told her my daughter didn't need toughening up. She needed adults who didn't bully her in her own house. Paula crossed her arms and said, "Wow, okay, guess I'm the villain now." That's when I said it. I told her if she kept picking at my kids like this, she wasn't coming on the beach trip we'd all planned for August. No shared rental, no group dinners, nothing. The room went dead silent. Paula stared at me and said, "You don't get to decide that." I told her I absolutely did, because it was my family's vacation and my kids' safe space. She lost it, started yelling about how I was overreacting, how my kids were going to be eaten alive in the real world, how I was raising them to be fragile. I told her the real world was hard enough without family adding to it. She grabbed her purse, muttered something about me being impossible, and slammed the door on her way out. 20 minutes later, my phone rang. It was my mother-in-law, already upset, asking why Paula was crying and saying she'd been thrown out for joking around. I told her exactly what happened. She said Paula didn't mean it like that, and that I should be more understanding. I said I was understanding of my kids. The trip is in 6 weeks. Paula hasn't apologized. Jenna's been talking excitedly about bringing her star chart to the beach at night. As far as I'm concerned, that's the only opinion that matters.